Let's see right here. This next one, Kerron about to go. Kerron about to get in his. No, Corey might get in his bag too. I don't know. I don't know if Corey had to deal with it like this. I'm tossing the alley. Okay, I'm Chris Paul right now in the prime. I'm tossing y'all niggas the alley oop. This ain't gonna be a subject that I can talk about at all. But I will lead I will help steer the conversation if need be.
This some baby mama shit. I know it is. Come on.
All right,
come on with it. Probably had the worst baby mama of all time. I don't know if y'all niggas can top that. Let's go.
We're gonna see.
This is by artist named 100 Kufis, and the record is called Family Away. Let's get it. This record is fucking fire.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
The Captain Crown podcast. You took my motherfucking family away and got the nerve to say you did it as a single mother. You let your pride get in the way like we don't need each other. Deep down inside, I really think you wanna see me suffer. Deep down inside, I do believe you wasn't competition. You said I left, like really though, like it was my decision. That shit you did was out of line, but we ain't gotta mention. You like to talk, but just enough that you ain't gotta listen. I'm out the picture and the kids think it's picture perfect. Because you told them all our problems when it wasn't working. And then you held that shit against me when I wasn't working. For what it's worth, it's nothing worse than feeling like you worthless. I know it's hurting every time I'm thinking about my daughter. Cause she don't know how much her dad is really in the corner. Because she only value love from all the shit you bought her. And she don't know what love is, and that's the way you taught her. It's like I'm being tortured. You took my family away. Took my motherfucking family away. You took my motherfucking family away from me. Took my motherfucking family away. You took my motherfucking family away and got the nerve to say that I'm the one that's narcissistic. Being an independent woman, yeah, it's all terrific. But you don't understand the problem when the father's missing. I got so much I want to say, but gotta word it right. Leave it to Facebook, we all live a perfect life. The perfect kids, perfect house, and the perfect wife. But let's not talk about the times when they heard us fight. The only thing I really want is my son and my daughters to understand no matter what, I'ma be a supporter. But they don't understand the role of a man is important. I bet none of my kids got me in one of their portraits. I can't force it, but of course it feel really bad. The first time I heard my daughter say she hate her dad. I'm disappointed though, I ain't even really mad. I watched you throw it all away, everything we had. And it's fucking sad, you took my family away. You took my motherfucking family away. You took my motherfucking family away from me. Took my motherfucking family away.
You got a short verse.
Said I got a what?
It's a short in the board or in the cord that's plugged in. The sound effects is going in and out. It's muffled.
Okay. That was again 100 Kufis or Kufis, and that was called Family Away. Who wants to go first?
I want to go first.
Okay.
So that song is like let's do music first before I do personal. The song was great. I didn't love the hook. I thought when he ended his verse and he said he took my family away, I would have let the beat rock, but what the fuck do I know? The visual was cool. I like the shit in the background of his kids. Now, getting to the personal shit, it's a lot of niggas that feel like that. That's why I like, and every woman in my life who I talk to for real, they always say I'm so team dad, but that song is the reason why. America, especially in America, people only allow you to see one half of it. The single woman, and she's so strong. It's another side to that. You're not alone. This is the only era where a bitch will leave you, keep you from your kids, and then tell people that you don't do shit and you don't see your... What? Not fucking insane that is. You know how insane that is, but luckily for me, I'm just old enough that I don't live on the internet, and I know it should be real. And like he said on Facebook, a motherfucker just they let it be what they want you to see, type shit, man. And I don't want to go too deep into my personal life, but my oldest son, who's 22 today is his birthday. Kyrie, I love you. His mom beat my ass in court. His mom did a lot of this shit that happened in this song, and made me feel like it was like a video game I just couldn't beat. Like every time I made one move, she had another move for me, man. And I know the feeling of feeling worthless, and like I know all of that shit. But all she really did was give me the blades to sharpen it for the next 3 that I have. And I've been super successful ever since that, as far as like parenting rights and understanding my do's and my don'ts. And me and all 4 of my babies have like a great relationship. Thank God. Thank God. Because it could be the other way. And man, that shit is, I don't want to say too much, man, but shout out to him, man. I know that shit hit home. I'll let you rock, Corey. My bad.
No, keep going if you got shit to say. It's all good.
Yeah, that shit is borderline disgusting, man. Even like some of the phrasing, like narcissistic. You stupid, you bitches like invented that. Everybody's not a narcissist. If you do something bad to me and I say, hey, you did that to me, and you say, why are you making this about you? You're a narcissist. No, bitch, you're wrong. You're just wrong. I am not a narcissist. I am a narcissist. But I'm saying I'm not a narcissist. Like, you're just wrong. And I'm pointing out, like, yo, you did that. Like, yo, getting the schedule to my son's game and not giving it to me and making sure I don't know it, and then telling people he didn't even show up to his son's game. Bitch, are you like, yo, I cannot. You don't know what it's like to love something so much and somebody play keep away with it until they see fit. Like, that's like the wildest thing in the world. And then my situation was different, because regardless of how y'all niggas feel about me as far as like real life Kerron Lee Ware Sr., solid. My son mom has always loved me. We would stay on the phone for 30, 45 minutes. And while she's on the phone with me, laughing, joking, talking about our son a little bit, she's actively on Facebook with her sister, kicking my back in. That shit changed me. Like I said, I have gigantic trust issues for a million different. It ain't even about romantic relationships. I don't even trust how niggas be moving, because I done seen it all, man. I done seen it all. But like I said, if we go I'll go crazy. So let me please pass this to my brother. I'll shoot this bitch every time down if you don't take the ball right now. Pause.
Corey,
Well,
what'd you think of the song video? How did it end? How did it,
I get the song, and it's a good attempt to share your emotions and vent as an artist or a rapper. But me in general, it's just like, nigga, tighten up. I'm mad he made a song about it. Tighten up. Toughen up. Shit is hard, man. Like, you put yourself in that situation by getting with a person that you didn't really fucking know, or someone you couldn't maintain who you portrayed yourself to be with them. And then it just became what it became. I knew better. And I paid financially for that for almost a decade. And within that decade, I had my son for 3 years out of that decade. No, I'm tripping. How old is King? 15. So she did this shit for 4 to 5 years, but out of those around age 5 or 6 is when I got him till now. So I'm tripping. What I meant to say was I was paying child support for a decade, even when I had him, because I couldn't get her in court. And I was earning half a paycheck every paycheck. So my monthly check was half of what it should have been, because they had me paying for her daughter too. That wasn't mine. That was with her because of the court ruling. That's how nasty they did me. And I had arrears. So you can't get no good job with arrears. Like the job that I have now.
Was you on paper as being her father?
Hell yes, this bitch was. Lord, excuse my language. I gotta stop cussing. I'm trying hard.
Talk that shit.
This girl had me on, bro. I remember the day they served me, man, because I was struggling, bro. I finally got away from her. I was in school when I met her, bro. Like, real talk, I was in school. I had a nice whip. I had a good job. Met this girl. She told me she had that kid. No, I met this girl and started getting loose, so I blame myself. and put myself in a position where I had a bum job, and then she got pregnant. I was in trapped in a hole basically, but I got away from her. And when I got away from her after a year of spiraling, talk about athlete, everybody looking at you like, that's your baby mom, bro. That's crazy. You know, like, niggas looking at me like, what are you doing? Spiraling for a year. The year happens. I get away from her. I'm chilling at my mom's house in Queen Creek, getting myself together. I'm about to go back to school to start all over. And while I know I got this kid and I get a knock at the door, I didn't answer. My mom answered it. You know, my mom ain't paying attention. Do you know Corey? Yeah, boom, papers, bam. Bro, I went to the courthouse playing, thinking I ain't bringing no paperwork. I don't care what they talking about. Bro, they hit me with the max for what I could do. And then when they found out my income, it doubled. And then so it was like, you had the state minimum for somebody who was making minimum wage, and then it like went up and then doubled, if that makes sense. So like went up to a normal rate and then doubled off my income. So I'm making half a paycheck, and I'm asking the court, how am I supposed to live? What am I supposed to do? And my son ain't got no haircut, no new shoes. He wearing hand-me-downs from his cousin. She fly, nails done. She doing the most. She running from here to here. Bro, we get a court agreement for halftime. She took my son over the summer. She's supposed to have him for the summer. She never gave him back. Took him to a school and tried to keep it a secret. But I'm a smart nigga. So I go to the school and asked them, like, who are the transfer paperwork to this school? Bro, I took a day off of work. Went up to that mug. I tried to ask for him. They said you need documents from the state that says that you have legal ownership of him that's certified. Went to the court. They had to call her and notify her that I came up there. I drove 45 minutes to Peoria. Maybe an hour and 30. I go do that. She said she's on her way. She got to get on the bus, though. She ain't got no car. So I go down
y'all
to
racing. Y'all racing,
bro. We racing.
I love you, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
No, it's real shit. It made me strong, bro. It made me tough. Made me find a good one. I didn't have no lawyer, right? So they go in there and they're not telling me what documents I need, but they're telling me where I can go get them. You know, they can't give you no legal advice. So I'm like trying to figure it out. I get by the grace of God, I get the right legal document. I go up there. I got to pay these people money to certify, to sign a document and stamp it and say, this document is legit. Fly back to Peoria, hand it to them. They give me my paperwork. I get my kid. He come out. I'm talking about I haven't seen him in maybe 4 months, whatever.
Crazy.
Comes back. He got an afro. His hair. If you see my son, I always got him fly.
Yeah.
He got him with an afro with his hair combed back. He got a shirt that's 3 sizes too big, some goofy ass pants and some like dusty shoes. And it's like the first week of school. And I'm looking at him like, I'm like confused, like completely confused. I get him, bro. I took this little nigga. We talking. I probably didn't cry for years. I broke down and cried. Like,
yeah, man.
Bitch makes you cry because you ain't seen your kid and you have to go through so much to get that nigga back. You thought she was about to get him again because you know you play keep away for years. You get him and then she pulls some shit again. You think you have to do another 3 years and keep away again. And I'm trying to raise this little nigga. So, hey, my God is good, bro. You play with me, karma is tearing her ass up now. Something vicious. And I just feel bad for him because he ain't got that relationship with his mom. But, man, what I'm getting at with this shit is circle all the way back. That nigga needs to tighten up, man. I don't like the message of the song. Empower, man. Empower. Empower these niggas. Don't complain.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You don't like the message? It's from a helpless point of view. You're
not helpless. I tell niggas this all the time. Niggas be having babies and don't get parental rights. They don't get paternal rights.
They
get babies. They make babies and don't marry these girls and don't get paternal rights, and they don't even know this girl, and then they under papers till they 18 plus arrears. That shit is worse than student loans, bro. You can't get no good job with fucking child support arrears, bro. You can't do anything with arrears. You get to a car accident, you came up on a lawsuit, that money goes to her. Imagine you thought you was getting $15,000-$20,000 off of a car accident. You thought you was going and it goes to her. Come on. No taxes. No tax returns. It goes to her. You get nothing.
Oh yeah, the tax returns be going to.
Talking about it's going to the child. It's going to you. It never goes to the child. It's going to you. And stop calling yourself independent. I agree with that. Because if you're independent, you wouldn't need child support. I don't care. I think child support's a necessity. Take care of your kids, but don't call yourself independent if I'm fucking financially paying for stuff. Don't do that.
Also be confused by the term single mom too.
What?
You chose.
I be confused by that one too because I don't know what it
means.
Does it mean you're not in a relationship and you're a mom? Or, because what I thought it meant was that you're the only parent that's involved. That's what I thought single mom meant.
If it's whatever narrative they want, it's either I'm a single mom.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I'm a single mom because I'm taking care of this and cleaning his pockets, or I'm a single mom because this nigga's really not here, or I'm a single mom because I don't even know who the nigga is, or I'm a single mom because I chose up on that nigga, or now, but then you're not a single mom no more because now you got a stepdad for this nigga. So what term does it fit? Does it fit because the biological ain't there, or is it? It's a bunch of shit, bro.
It's confusing.
It's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of shit.
And another thing this shit taught me is a lot of you women, y'all moms wasn't shit either. Y'all aunties ain't shit. Like you bitches come from a long line of ain't shit bitches. And what happened is the trick is this: y'all go out of y'all way. Y'all go out of y'all way to try to put a nigga down. Y'all go out of y'all way to act like y'all don't need men. Y'all go out of y'all way to make sure it looks like, hey, son, daughter, I did this by myself. Your dad didn't do anything. And that's the greatest thing from not true. I coach on South Phoenix, a team that I live, cry, and die for. And there's really kids on my team who don't have a dad or a mom. Y'all playing this game, and it's a weird game. You manipulating your child, and then your child grows up and she has a baby with somebody she thinks she loves, and the relationship part doesn't work out. And then she's like, I don't need this nigga. Oh, you don't need to see your dad. I don't care. I don't need no. We don't need no. Everybody needs their dad. Stupid. Every single person on the planet. Every single human on the planet needs their father. One of my best friends in the world just reconnected with his father recently, and that shit feels good. Pause. You need to know where you coming from. You need to know. And I'm not, bro, ask the questions if you're a kid. Where you at? What happened? Tell it, ask the questions. And then once you heal, that relationship will help you thrive in ways I can't even fathom. My dad don't even love me. He call, I come. Pause. What am I? It's how I go.
And I don't know if I'm the friend that you're talking about, but I did just
absolutely are. You absolutely
just recently reconnect with my father after like almost a decade of us kind of just being estranged. I don't think estranged the right word. So I think estranged means like we don't fuck with each other. But being out of contact with each other. And, you know, there was a point in time where he did apologize to me for not being there and everything. When I'm like, it's cool. Like I never was mad at you. I never like was pissed off. None of that. It's just like, I'm with that. Like I'm with us trying to figure this shit out now. I'm 35 and you fucking 50, 60 something now. 50, I think he's 60 something now. And it's like, I'm cool with it. Let's figure it out. Let's have you be in your granddaughter's life. And you know what I'm saying? Because my kids be asking me, or they have asked me before, like, why don't we know your side of the family?
Yeah.
Like, why do we only know mom's side of the family? So, and about that as well, my mom, some of y'all will probably say she's a real one. She never took my dad out for child support. Never, ever. And she told me that when I got back in contact with him and gave her the number, that they had a conversation and talked about stuff, and he apologized to her as well. And she was like, yeah, nigga, you owe me back taxes, nigga, or you owe me back child support. But she was like, he did like a nervous laugh or whatever, but she was just joking. My mom never asked for nothing from my father or my brother's father. And she just wrote that shit out. And she don't look back like I should have did that at all. She just wrote it out. She was a single mom.
Yeah. And I don't even know like the space, closing. Right? Good. Yeah. I don't even know the space where like cause child support, it isn't for failed relationships. And like I explained to my daughter's mom, cause nigga, I do my daughter anything she want, right? So I'm like, dog, I'll give you child support and she live with me. So if I pay for her when you got her and I pay for her when I got her, well, when do you pay for her? Well, you the dad. Yeah, and you the mom. Like, I don't understand. Like, we went half on this nigga. We went half. Like, I never understand what. Oh, well, if we're gonna be together, you're gonna be on child support. Why is that the go-to? Why can't I just take care of her? Like, why do I gotta put the money in your pocket? Because what happens is I put the money in your account, and you do whatever you want to do with it, and then my daughter asks you for something, you say, call your dad. Huh? Well, send that $350 back. And but it's all good, man. Shout out to everybody.
The kids stay with me, so the kids need a place to stay. I gotta pay their rent.
Well, then let her come stay with me.
I gotta drive them to school.
I was doing that. Hey, listen, just let her live with me. She lives with me.
No.
See? See? Motherfucker don't be. That is what it be. I'd be like, oh, you need help with rent, and she's a burden. Like, you need help. Oh, so you can't take care of her without me. Okay, well, just let her come stay with me because I can take care of her without your help. And then, you just spend time with her whenever you make sure you get her hair done or whatever. She's like, oh, no. Oh, it's the $350 you holding on to. Okay, we'll say that then. Say that then.
Ruin your life for $350 with no shame.
Corey, with no shame. Ouch. Like, you raggedy, stupid bitch. Wild, I put you through college. Like, I cannot.
Don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care. Man. When they want to hurt you, they gonna find a way to hurt you, and they gonna make sure it hurts.
Your oldest daughter didn't have a dad. I gave her structure and a father. I have pictures of the first day of school with my daughter and her older sister, and they're dressed to the T with everything that I bought. The first pair of Jordans, the first time she got her hair done outside of anybody in her family, school trips, tutoring, anything. And you tell people you a single, like, what the fuck? Hey, this shit is like the greatest trick in the world, dog. This is like the greatest trick in the world. But your mom wasn't shit, so you don't know.
Yeah. Hey.
You don't know.
And women have it bad in America.
Cool.
Hey, man. Listen, man. Let us know what y'all think of the video. If y'all had experiences, share them. Share them with the pod. Maybe we'll read it or whatever it may be. But make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the vibes, man. We appreciate it.